Let's get right to that breaking news. You are looking at the Manchester Arena in England, where a suicide bomber set off an explosion last night at an Ariana Grande concert. ISIS has now claimed responsibility.
The concert had just ended when the explosion happened. 20,000 people were there in the arena. So many of them were children.
Just look at those pictures, young women, young boys, many of them probably going to the first concert of their lives. Here's what we know right now. At least 22 people killed, more than 50 injured. Police say another attacker died at the scene. They believe they know who it was, but no name released yet, and a second person has been arrested. Around 400 officers were deployed overnight to help with the investigation.
And Ariana Grande spoke out overnight, tweeting, "Broken from the bottom of my heart. I am so sorry. I don't have words."
It happened right at the end of the concert. Amy flew to Manchester overnight. She is standing by. And our team of reporters is tracking every angle of the story, starting with our chief foreign correspondent, Terry Moran, on the scene in Manchester. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, George. Manchester is a proud and usually bustling city, but today it is eerily quiet, in shock and grief at what happened just about a block away from here at the Manchester Arena last night. Here's what we know now. Police are confirming they have arrested a 23-year-old man in connection with last night's bombing. They have also arrested someone else, conducted a secondary explosion at another site. All this after saying that they believe the attacker himself was killed in this bombing. 10:33 p.m. local time, a blast erupted near an entrance hall at the Manchester Arena just after pop star Ariana Grande had closed a sold-out concert before 20,000 of her fans.
Everyone was getting up to leave, and all of a sudden there was a big bang.
Oh my God. I thought it was gunshots, and my life just flashed before my eyes. By the time we got up to the top, there was smoke everywhere, there was blood on the floor, and you just knew that was something more than what it made out to be.
As the explosion rocked the arena, confusion and pandemonium, people climbing over seats, desperate to get out.
Smoke started coming out. Everyone started to panic.
People started streaming out, and then next thing is a big flash, and then a whoosh of air, and then a smell in the air.
Everybody's pushing, everybody's shoving, the shoes being lost, phones being dropped.
We ran straight out the doors all the way down to the hotel, and all I could hear was screaming, people crying, everyone was just running everywhere. It was completely madness.
While a PA announcer tried to calm the panicked crowd.
Just take your time and keep exiting the building. There's no problems here.
Outside, mayhem as emergency personnel rushed to recover the 22 dead and help the 59 injured. Many concert goers, mostly teenagers, young girls, and their parents, were covered in blood and shrapnel. Today you can sense the emotion in this town. The grief is palpable. These were their kids. They're everyone's kids, of course. But the families who showed up at the stadium waiting, some of them having their prayers answered, others have not. And that has really hit home here in Manchester. But it remains a city with a gritty solidarity. People are pulling together.